man. You can try this in Africa, man. Hell, this man is bravery. What a bravery. Do we need to learn the law? Join the community. You're already part of the community, so subscribe. So as to, I will go there, bring you the nice videos, and then we will learn. You know, it's time to learn. It's time to learn. Okay, every citizen, we need to learn. So as to when the law is facing you, you can also know how you know. Sometimes it's not like you beat the law. Okay.
I do. This is a public building. This is.
In December 2021, First Amendment Auditor Sean Paul Reyes carried out an audit of the Orangetown Town Hall, including its police department. While filming inside the town hall, an employee confronted him and questioned his actions.
Sir, what are you doing?
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna go over there because I don't want to yell back and forth with you.
I just want to know what you're filming.
Yeah. No, I'm just filming the town hall here. Oh, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I get your name so I know who I spoke with?
Liz.
Liz? Thanks, Liz.
The employee understood Sean's reason for filming and didn't press the issue. Sean continued his audit without trouble until he encountered a public servant from the town supervisor's office who quickly escalated the situation.
Hi, are you filming?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you filming?
Who are you first?
Who are you?
You are already part of the community. Support and join. Subscribe and join, because you and I, we need to learn.
Sorry, are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
Respectfully.
do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true. Who are you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please shut
supervisor's
this down,
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The woman, refusing to identify herself, rudely demanded Sean stop filming, unaware he had every right to record in a public space. During the argument, Officer Caleb from the Orangetown Police Department arrived and immediately sided with the Karen.
Ma'am, why are you becoming so hostile?
Can I help you?
How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb, Orangetown Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
Okay.
Doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off,
This
so
is-
I don't want anything
This way
on.
you can turn it off, or I can take it from you.
Don't touch me. Are you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you to leave.
I don't want that
Okay.
filming, whatever's on your
Turn it
phone,
off.
shut off. I want
Don't,
it-
I'm walking out.
Turn it off.
This is not against the law, this is a constitutionally protected activity. I'm trying to, you're trying,
Turn off the phone.
I'm trying to walk past you to
Turn off
leave.
the phone.
I wanna make it clear, I'm trying to walk past you to leave, because you're gonna need some complaints.
Turn off the
Don't
phone.
touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't have a body camera on too, don't touch my phone.
Turn
What are
it
you
off.
guys doing?
You
This is
learn.
against the law.
Give me your license.
This is against the law.
License.
This is against the law,
On
sir.
your ID.
This is, what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID.
And
government.
you can ask me for my ID and I can decline.
Where's your ID?
I'm gonna decline to give you my ID, it's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
enter
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable
Did the citizen have the right to question the law?
Quickly resorted to intimidation, even using force against the auditor. Sean was unlawfully forced out of the area, all while protesting for his rights. Shockingly, neither officer seemed to understand the Constitution and continued to forcefully push him away.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm gonna wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one, so can you get me a supervisor? Because you're gonna make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
And I'm
rights.
gonna hold you accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just that doesn't matter. This is a public building. Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of press.
You want a supervisor?
Yes, I want your supervisor.
Down to the police department side.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touch my
You
camera.
need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not a law.
It's a town code.
It's not a law. Where's the
You want me to
code?
go get the town attorney?
Caleb clearly had no understanding that ordinances don't supersede the Constitution. It's shocking to witness an officer disregarding the Constitution, all while being difficult alongside the woman. Fortunately, another officer arrived and escorted Sean to the police department, where he was able to speak with the supervisor.
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job, I'm sure he'll educate you.
Insult me?
No, I'm not
You
trying
said
to
I
insult
should be
you.
educated.
Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orange.
You obviously don't understand I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this.
I do. This is a public building. This is, you're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming,
I'm
ma'am.
not gonna have you dismiss me like I'm some peon. Okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You grabbed my camera.
You're-
Please get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side and we'll get to.
Please get me a
This is the
supervisor.
town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get the supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that. No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose
Have you walk in
cannon.
front of us then.
A
I'll
loose
walk with you.
cannon.
You can walk in front.
Loose cannon. Uneducated.
The officer intervened and took Sean aside before he went on to rant against Officer Kalak and the public servant who was bullying him.
What are you, in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with
Why is he
you?
in training? Where's the indication he's in?
Because he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment, which he cannot do.
But you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason, which is what he was trying to explain to you.
No, no,
Trying to figure
no.
out
First of
what
all,
you're
no one
doing
before
that.
exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk
Right.
to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
But you don't do that at the town clerk though. That goes to the records department. The
No, I'm not talking about for the police department.
Come in, so.
I'm not talking about for the police department, sir. I'm talking about for the town. I mean, it's public, but I mean, I'm not trying to, it is, I don't want to put anybody that doesn't, wow, that's insane.
Sergeant will email you your response, okay?
How about this one?
We have 5 business days to contact you.
You guys have no right to try and grab my phone. You have no right. I have the right to
Well, I wasn't
record.
there, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, well,
I don't know. You know,
it's on body
I don't
camera.
want to speak on that, because I.
It's on body camera,
Right,
and it's on this camera.
right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I meant the police.
Right.
Shortly after, the officer called for a supervisor with whom Sean wanted to talk and filed a complaint against Officer Kalak.
Oh, wait, no problem. And then after I'm done talking to him, I'll conduct whatever business I have left, and then we'll be good.
Sounds good.
All right.
If another female comes back, just come get me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her. I'm just gonna ignore her. Yeah, I don't wanna deal with her, honestly.
All right.
All right?
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, my name is Mike Boyce, I'm Sergeant here at PD.
What was your last name, sir?
Boyce, B-O-Y-S-A.
Boyza.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak to the supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Caliph,
Okay,
completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
all right,
Attempted to take my phone from me. Like, when I say attempted, grab my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
okay,
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
okay,
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is our building, this is the town building, you need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new, I don't know, if he's been here for 20 years, I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know, they should be properly trained not to put your hands on law-abiding citizens.
The supervisor calmly listened to the entire incident, and it was clear he understood the law much better than his junior officer. After hearing the whole ordeal, he was ready to file a complaint against Officer Kalak.
officer here.
Okay.
This is only complaint against the police employee, so, I'm gonna give you a pen here, do you have a pen on here or no?
No. You know what, I'm gonna fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email and I can email it over? And I'll definitely follow back up on it.
would you be able to bring this original back here? Could you fill it out and bring it back to the police station?
Sure, yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it. But what's going to happen is you'll fill it out when you come back here. I'll sign the bottom, confirming it. Okay, we want to keep the original.
Sean got a complaint form for Calaf, but he was still not done. He went over to the town hall building to get information about the tyrant lady, as he was not ready to let her go so easily.
Regarding, I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. You know, I would go as far as say unhinged. You know, yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And and no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? You know, just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right. I don't need a permit, which I tried to explain to her. But again, her behavior and the way she conducted herself was completely out of line. So as a member of the public, I wanted to speak to somebody and...
Did you talk to the police?
Well, she doesn't work for the police, so there's a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too. Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it, so.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against
So
somebody
that's all
who...
I can say. So have a good day. The police are going to handle it.
Okay, well, the people will handle it. Well, you see, no accountability here, no transparency, none whatsoever.
Sean then went over to file an FOIA camera. Why are public officials so afraid of being recorded?
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
To do it.
okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it.
Conduct when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, man, I didn't give you permission to film it, so please turn it off.
Sir, you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way. There's cameras all over the place. I didn't give you permission to film me.
That's for the safety.
So, okay, so this is for my safety.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
Well, see, the form prints out. Normally, it's done online. If not, you can, really, that's not a form.
It doesn't, yeah, it's a law, so I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a blank piece of paper, I'll take care of it that way. It's not a big deal.
Finally, Sean wrote his complaint and submitted it to the supervisor. Shortly after submitting...
You are already part of the community. Support and join. Subscribe and join, because you and I, we need to learn.